Hi everyone, and welcome to today's episode. I hope you enjoy this video and give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button and let's help grow the channel. Now let's get into it.
Well, my question for the day is, how do you keep yourself so motivated and active? I know you wake up every morning around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., so I want to know how to pick up that habit of keeping yourself motivated.
Hi Jesus, thank you so much for submitting that question. How do I continue to keep myself motivated and active? This is what I do. Every single morning and every single day throughout the day, I listen to motivation, podcasts, educational videos, things like this. It starts when I wake up in the morning. I get up really early at 2:45 in the morning. And the first 20 minutes when you wake up is the most important time of the day to input something positive into your mind. I have cut out all news. Even when I'm at the gym in the morning, I put on my AirPods or I read. I do not watch the news because that is just negative, negative, negative. Watching the news does not help me in my personal life and my personal goals in any way, shape, or form. So that's the first thing. The second thing, it's not just enough to cut it out. We want to replace it with positive things. And these positive things can be, I'll tell you what they are for me. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm going to put something on motivational, something that has to do with strength. You can do it. After I listen to maybe 20 minutes of that, while I'm getting ready, putting on my workout clothes, while I'm getting my protein ready. So I'm always doing it efficiently. And so I listen to that. Then afterwards, sometimes I'll listen to Pastor Stephen Furtick. I'll listen to the Word, or I'll listen to something that is going to educate me. Recently, I listened to, her name is Mel Robbins, and she explained why you never want to hit snooze. That'll be another video. But I was mind blown on the physical aspect of why you don't want to press snooze and how it affects your production for the next 4 hours or throughout the entire day. Once I learned about that, the scientific reasons behind it, not that I press snooze often anyways, but now it's not even an option or a choice. As soon as I wake up and the alarm goes off, I'm up. I bring that up because these are things that I'm learning in the morning on how to better myself. How do I stay motivated? Because I'm constantly learning. How do I stay active? I go to the gym. The gym was not always my favorite place, let me tell you. However, once I got a routine, and there's a video on how important it is to have your morning routine. Again, these videos really help every morning. I think I missed something there. However, going to the gym also creates that chemical, I think it's serotonin, that causes you to have more energy, more happiness, and everything like that. So in the morning, whether I feel like going to the gym or not, I think about the end game. How am I going to feel 2 hours from now after the gym? And I go to the gym. And of course, I never regret going to the gym. If I ever decide not to, that's the only thing I regret. Okay, back to the videos and the iPods and the books and the audibles. I do all of those too. It's constantly feeding my mind, body, and soul positive things. It doesn't stop just in the morning before the gym. When I come home, I actually walk to the gym and walk back. So I'll listen to something about on that time frame as well. And when I'm getting ready, I'm putting on my makeup. I put something on and I pause it, jump in the shower, get back out, and I unpause it. So I'm constantly feeding my mind with something educational, something positive, something motivating. And it really does help. Now, if this is something that you're not used to doing every day, listening to these type of things throughout your entire day is probably not going to happen right away. So you want to start with small steps. And the first one I'm going to encourage you to do is as soon as you wake up, that's the time you want to start putting something positive in your mind. Not your phone, not your email, not the text messages that you got last night. Leave your phone to the side and give yourself 10 to 20 minutes of inputting positive things into your mind. So that is what I do to stay motivated, to stay active, and it really does help. It takes time. Again, it wasn't overnight. I did not like the gym when I first started it. Matter of fact, I despised it. However, with time, the compound effect, another book that I read, with time it started compounding, and now I love it. It is my happy hour, or maybe I should say my happy 2 hours every morning. I love it. So I'm going to encourage you guys to start small, but still start and continue. It's consistency as well. If you're going to do something and you do it sporadically, it's not going to stick. These are good habits that you're building. So if you're going to do something every other day, twice a week, it's not going to work, because what we want to do is replace old habits that are not serving you with new habits that are serving you. So you got to do it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and eventually it becomes a natural habit. Jesus, I love that question. Thank you so much for reaching out and asking it. And if anyone has any follow-up questions regarding this topic, please leave it in the comments below. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. Maybe it could be on next week's episode. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi Mel, how do I stay positive even when the bad things happen?
Hi Maribel. Thank you so much for asking that question. That question is a doozy, because I believe we all go through bad times, right? So it's how you stay positive when bad things happen. Well, the first thing is, when bad things happen, is to feel the bad thing. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to be upset and frustrated and everything like this. It's important and it's healthy. We call it feeling the experience. Experience the experience fully. Now, that doesn't mean, though, that you have to hang on to that feeling all day, all week, all month. Sometimes people hang on to these bad feelings their whole life. So what I do is I give myself a time limit. It was 5 minutes, and now it's more like 1 minute. So when something bad happens and I get frustrated, and I feel it, I get upset, and then I think, okay, well, I'm done with that. Let's move on. It's important not to dwell in it. Now, this has to do with the things that we put into our mind. What we focus on is what we get. If we continuously focus on the bad thing that happened to us, and we think about it, then of course we're going to be upset as long as we keep thinking about it. So what I'll do is I'll replace that thought with something else. Again, after I've already felt this emotion of frustration and anger and maybe sadness, start thinking about something different, something positive. What really helps is having a goal. If you have, let's say, a goal, and you have different things that you know you have to do everything to get there, every day to get there, then you have a plan. You have a plan of action, and that will help you get back on track. Because if you have these things that you're thinking about, okay, I'm going to work out, I'm going into the office, I'm going to make these phone calls, let's say that's the type of business that you do, then when we get pulled off track because life happens, having a plan and a goal can bring us back on track. And now our mind is really too busy and too occupied to continuously feel bad. So the key is to replace the thoughts of what you're thinking about every day. That's really how I am able to stay positive. And it's not ignoring the bad thing that happens. It's just not thinking about it for so long and not having empty space in your mind either. It's actually filling it with something else to do, something else to think about, and something positive. Other things that I do too is, it depends on how bad the thing is. If it's something that's kind of upsetting you because of a relationship or something happened at work, and it's the stuff that we go through daily, that's when I would do my affirmations in the morning. Again, I start from the beginning of the day. I start with being grateful. I start with some affirmations. I put on the positive podcasts and just different things that will get me in a better mood. Maybe I'll play my favorite song, something that's going to trigger happy emotions inside of me. I really hope these tips and what I do to keep myself positive when bad things happen is helping you and everyone else that's watching. If you have any more questions regarding this topic, please leave a question or a comment below. Okay, Maribel, and to everyone else watching, I really hope this helps answer your question. Thank you so much for this question that we can all relate to. Wow, what a great episode and amazing questions. Please remember to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment below on how you enjoyed the video. Also, if you want to be on our next episode of Ask Mel, send your video to the email below. And remember, share this video with a friend and help us grow our channel. Until then, have a fantastic day and I'll see you next time.